Hi, welcome to the first edition of Generation X Toys Toy Reviews. I'm Kevin Wallach, the owner of Generation X Toys, and I'd like to welcome you. Today we're going to talk about the kit Fisto Starfighter from Hasbro. This is the one that's based on the animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars, not the 2006 toy that was released exclusively by Target and was based on the live-action character Kit Fisto. So now, without further ado, let's get started and look at the toy. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to point out that when you open up the packaging, instead of just throwing it away like you do with a lot of toys, you'll want to look at the diorama feature. The packaging actually folds into a nice little diorama. It's not extremely sturdy, it won't hold up to a lot of use or play with small children, but for a collector that would like to display the ship on some type of stand, this would be a nice little backdrop. It's not extremely cosmetically appealing, but you know, it's a little extra touch, and Hasbro gave it out for free. Now for the good part. This is the Kit Fisto Starfighter from Hasbro. It's a Wal-Mart exclusive that was released in 2010, and it is based on the Clone Wars animated series ship and of course the character Kit Fisto. So one thing I want to point out, and you'll hear this in other reviews of this particular toy that you can find on YouTube, there are some Kit Fisto figures that you won't be able to get into the cockpit because of the garments or because of other accessories that are attached to the figures. I didn't have a Kit Fisto figure handy, so I've substituted a 1990s Luke Skywalker, which, as you can see, fits into the cockpit just fine. And you can see that the cockpit opens up. Now, in addition to the pilot's cockpit, there's also a hatch that you can open, and you can see from the cutout that it was intended mainly for a droid. I've put a little electronic R2 unit in there, and you can put full-size figures into that, and I'll show you in just a second why you might want to do that. The ship also has some firing rockets, which I won't demonstrate at the moment. There are three. There are two on the top and one on the bottom. So if you're a parent and you're thinking about getting this for your child, you would definitely want to consider their age, and of course if they have siblings, consider the age of the siblings and whether or not it's appropriate to let them know that these came with the ship. So here's the neat part. You can't see this from the external packaging. So if you've only looked at the box, you may not realize it, but this is actually two toys. The ship comes apart, and when it does, the one that the main pilot is in looks very similar to the Jedi Starfighters from the live-action movies. This other part, which I believe is referred to as a blade, is kind of cool, because if you've got two small children and you only have this one toy, take it apart and you've got two. For collectors, it's just kind of a neat thing. I don't know that there are that many Star Wars ships out there that do this. There are a few that either came with an extra vehicle or that come apart this way, but it's still kind of a unique touch, and it's neat that Hasbro decided to do it. When you're ready to put the ship back together, it just slides together, slides apart. There are no tabs or buttons to release or to lock it back tight, so it's just snap together and then pull apart. The detailing on the ship is kind of neat. If you look at the paint, the paint style on the ship actually matches the logo that you see in the Clone Wars animated series. And the cannon on the bottom that fires the missile, which I won't fire, actually goes back into the belly of the ship. You can pull it back out, and it acts as a landing gear when you sit the ship down level for display or just during play. The cockpit does have some detailing. It's not just a plain plastic cockpit, and we have some still images which I'll try to show during this presentation up here or perhaps over here, and you'll be able to get a little bit better view of the inside of the cockpit. That wraps up our review. If you have comments, please feel free to leave them. If you'd like to know more about the toy, or if you'd like to check the availability on our website, please feel free to visit. The website address is on the screen. It's www.generationxtoys.com. And of course, you can also visit our eBay store. That address and that link are provided on our website. Thanks a lot for checking the review out. Please let us know what you think, and come back in the future for more reviews from Generation X Toys. Thanks a lot.